man tries to attack a mom and break into her home while she and her daughter are inside. It happened on Joseph E. Lowery Boulevard near Donald Lee Hollowell in Northwest Atlanta.
The ordeal caught on home surveillance video. Fox 5's Christopher King spoke exclusively with that mom. Christopher joins us live at APD headquarters.
Courtney, Tom, a guy tried to drink some water from a faucet on the side of a home. The woman who lived there asked him not to. Then he turned violent.
What are you doing? Huh?
Take a look at this video. Tarzine Jackson says this stranger tried to break into her home and attack her and her daughter. It all began last Saturday as she worked at her desk.
I heard some commotion on the side of the house.
Jackson says she looked outside and saw this man drinking water from the spigot on the side of her home. She told him to stop. She even offered him something to drink.
I'll give you a water bottle.
But the guy grew angry.
He starts cussing me out and coming up to the front of the porch. And I'm just like, what are you doing?
He attempts to go inside.
He tried to break down the front door.
Then he grabs the post of this tower her cats used to scratch from her front porch. He smashes Jackson's front window.
He threw that through the window, got glass everywhere.
Shards of glass grazed her 16-year-old daughter. That made Jackson furious.
I went into Mama Bear mode and I went after him.
Jackson rushed outside with a taser wand.
He tried to grab it, but it's a wand taser and he got shocked on his hand.
But the would-be intruder didn't give up. He hurled debris at Jackson.
He threw a water bottle at me. It hit me. He started throwing pieces of the fence from next door.
Jackson says several neighbors eventually chased him off. Police arrested Anthony Dixon a short time later.
It was a lot of adrenaline going, and I was like, you know, you effed around, now you're about to find out.
Dixon is charged with damaging property and obstructing officers. Live at APD headquarters, Christopher King, Fox 5 News.
Christopher, thanks.
Today is Wednesday, February 14th. The year is 2024. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Grayson. Yep, happy Valentine's Day. Look, he heard the countdown. And that Ginger, and then now they're going to start the battle. This is what's happening now. You can see. This is what's happening over here at the Hampton household this morning. Ginger, Grayson going at it. Ginger just keeps biting Grayson's ear. I guess now Grayson decides that he's going to humble Ginger. So this is cut all of that. There it is, damn dogs. They've been neutered and fixed, so we don't have to worry about all that hunching going on no more. Happy Valentine's Day for those of you who are celebrating this unorthodox love holiday. Go out, I called a couple of restaurants. All these restaurants were packed. They got these Valentine's Day specials. They done jacked this food up sky high. The reservations, there are no reservations available. I wanted to do something today, but I guess I should have ordered. Should have got that resolved several weeks ago. I don't know why I waited, but I didn't think it was going to be like this. Yeah, I couldn't find no reservations last night. I called a couple places today. They are packed, and they're not even allowing for people to come by in. If you don't have a reservation, you can't get in. That's just it. And at several restaurants I called, so I gave up. So anyway, wow, a lady, gosh, the house that we're looking at, y'all, I need to take this call. I'll be right back. Anyway, Grayson had to restart. At the start of the video, Grayson heard the countdown. He's back again over here harassing me. Come on up here. He's back over here again. He heard the countdown. I have a problem going on with my roof, so I got if it ain't one thing, it's something else. I walked into that brand new bathroom, and water was all over the floor. And I said, why is water all over this damn floor? And there's a roof leak that we didn't even know existed until after, I don't know how this happened, because But I found the leak, and it's going through. It's literally coming down 2 levels. So when it rains, the water comes cascading down 2 levels and into that new bathroom. We tore all these walls out. Had we not torn those walls out, that water would have been going into those walls, and I would never ever have known that there was a water leak inside that house. Now, when we did the repairs and we did the bathroom, we did know it was some rotten wood, so we fixed the wood, and not knowing that it was a roof leak coming down through the center of the house. Caused that wood to see. Now the rain has started back, and now I'm like, oh shit, this is where all that water was coming from. This is what caused that wood to rot. So anyway, there's always something with these houses, you know. But I knew I needed to put a roof, repair that flat roof up there. But I would never have guessed that there was an actual water leak inside the house. The way this house is built, we would have never have known that water was coming down 2 levels into the house. Just would never have known. And it might have been something that just started. Hard to say, you know, did they move that pipe, that vent pipe up on the roof? Is that what caused the issue? So anywhere it goes, it got to get fixed. So anyway, the video today is about a woman who encountered a man drinking water out of a faucet spigot on her home in I believe she's in the Bluff. And the reason why I said it, because I've seen that house before. And she got into it with this man. I really wish that she had never said anything to him. He ended up breaking a window in her house, and she ran outside with a baseball bat. And y'all, at some point, if you're in the safety of your home, it doesn't make sense to leave the safety of your home to go outside to confront somebody who's outside of your. Call 911. Atlanta police are that area where she's living at, the police are everywhere over there, and they fast. I would not have been out there confronting this crazy man. And I'm a man, 6'1", 250 plus pounds. I'm not going out there to confront no crazy homeless man running up and down the street, drinking water out of the faucet. I wouldn't have said one word to him. But I do think if you live in those areas, you should know that you're going to encounter some very crazy, mentally ill people. That man was crazy. The fact that he was attacking her and attacking that house and she's running out there, she played that all wrong. Just in my thoughts, y'all. Yeah, it's okay to protect your house. Yeah, it's okay to be a mama bear, but at some point you need to call 911. Women need to realize you can't be confronting some crazy man out there in the street. What if he had a gun or a knife? And if you're dealing with somebody, y'all, we live in a world where people don't care about people no more, and they will kill you in a heartbeat. I don't argue with nobody nowhere, y'all. I don't argue with nobody when I'm driving down the street. Get down. Whether I'm driving down the street and people are honking horns. I had some guy who raced around me and sped around me and all this shit, and I don't know what he was thinking. I just slammed on my brakes and let him go about his damn business, and I ain't honked my horn. For what? These people crazy out here. This man, clearly, he just smashed the window of the house, could have harmed somebody. You never know. And they get guns so easily these days. Yeah, protect your home. Yes, protect your children. Call 911 and don't go outside that damn door. I would not have said one word to that man. When she saw him over there drinking at their water, I would have just watched him. You got cameras all over the place. I would have just watched him. In fact, when I saw that, after I watched him and I felt that I didn't like what I was seeing, then I would have called 911. And I let the police handle that. I know some of y'all want to run out there and be superheroes and stuff, but yeah, superheroes, we live in that is the same area where I know of multiple people who have been killed in that area, including my friend Solomon was killed right, if I'm correct, right down the street from where this house sits, at that gas station. Even some nightclub or something over there and got into it with some little kid, and the kid killed him. Solomon's a pretty big guy. Solomon was like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", 260, 230, big muscular guy. The guy who killed him was only 19 years of age. But Solomon was about that life, though. Now, there Solomon ran up against somebody, and I hate that happened, you know. See, I'm not about that life, y'all. I'm going to sit in my house and call 911. I'm going to let them police be about that life. That's what they get paid for. That's why I pay property taxes. 911. I got somebody outside my house. I don't know what's going on. Come get his ass. But I'm not running outside my house to confront nobody, ever. Leave the safety of my home to go out there, because if he come inside here, he gonna get blown away. I mean, that's just that. I have these on my house. I have little locks on my spigots. And the reason why I did that is because when they were renovating the house, they would leave, these guys would leave the water on and leave. Now, one night I came over to the house. I wasn't living here at the time. And I walked to the house, I heard a noise. I said, what is that noise? And I walked around the house, I could hear water running. And I walked outside, and this was like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. That water had been going for hours. After that, I put them little locks on there. So every time these workers show up at my house, and they say, oh, it's a lock on there. I say, yeah, I have to come remove it. You can get them locks right there at Home Depot. And that way, I remove the lock, let them use the water, and I put the lock back on them when they finish. Because I make sure to put the lock, because otherwise they're going to leave this water on, and my water bill is going to be sky high, and it's going to do damage to this house. Water can be very destructive, especially the older house, like the way this house is designed. You have a basement here, so I don't want water to get into the basement area. And there was a spigot on the front of the house. They had left that shit on for hours. Luckily, none of the water was able, it penetrated the basement area. But I wouldn't have been out there confronting some crazy man, y'all. In that area down there, in the Bluff, Vine City, West End, all those areas, you have a lot of crazy people. It's like you got all the homeless people down there. You got all these mentally ill people down in these areas, wandering in those streets. And of course, the city has maybe the city is incapable of getting these homeless people off the streets. Every time we turn around, it's a fire under a bridge. Well, since we know bridges, how many fires under the bridge do we have to have before you go down there and get the homeless people off Monday and get them capped out of there and get, how long does this have to go on? I don't get that. Well, at least on this side of town, we don't have that problem over here. I mean, I've yet had anyone wander into this yard. It's so quiet out here, y'all. It's just at nighttime. I take the dogs out at nighttime. I'm very cautious, though. I do watch my surroundings. Even at nighttime, I'm out. I'll put that phone down because you never know what's going on. You know, I do have neighbors over here. Some could be having a day house. One of my neighbors, she put a big fence up around her yard now, so it gave me a little bit more privacy. So I can't really see her house, what's going on over there. But it just makes you wonder I personally would not have went out there to confront that individual. I would have called 911. You know, and then I hope that she puts a lock on her water because of somebody at Home Depot. And that way, if somebody comes try to drink water, he probably was just a homeless man who was thirsty and wanted some water. But she said she offered him some water and all this stuff. But you're dealing with somebody who's crazy. Did y'all look at that video? I watched it several times. That man was insane. And y'all, we got a lot of crazy people in our. Let's just face it. We got unfortunately, a lot of people within the black community who suffer from mental illness, and because there's so much mental illness in the black community, untreated, undiagnosed, in many cases diagnosed, but families don't even know how to treat. I mean, I read these stories all the time about family members. Well, Johnny needed help, and we tried to get Johnny help, and Johnny been needing help since the day he was born. And in all those years, I was not ever able to get Johnny in any type of help. Ginger! Your ass over here barking at them damn birds. What is wrong with you? Come here, Ginger. She like, I don't like them birds. Ginger see them birds, she don't like them. She just be barking. Go in there and finish eating breakfast. She's supposed to be in there eating breakfast. Ginger, don't you start that barking no more. Come here, Ginger. Why are you barking at them birds? They're not bothering you. You're interrupting my video here. Yeah, but ladies, particularly, that troubled me seeing that sister, this black woman, no gun, no weapon. I hope she has a gun inside that house, in that area. I hope that if you all are living in some of these urban neighborhoods, please go out and get a gun to protect your family. We have had so many home invasions in these areas. I never forget the story. I had some friends who built this beautiful house down in South Fulton County. Built it 2 years back. And I went to go look at the house. I said, wow, this is a nice house. It's in a rough area. I said, ooh, this area rough over here. I didn't really say nothing to them, but I just said, this is a very nice house. I love beautiful home. The cars got broken into, the house got broken into, cars got stolen, mail got stolen, packages got stolen, multiple break-ins. They said they eventually had to sell that house and move. They're a little bit further out now. They sold that house and built a much nicer home way out. They just said they just got tired of living in the city and dealing with all those issues, and the police didn't give a fuck, and insurance was going sky high, and they kept, having problems with their cars, and they built that house down there. They didn't have a garage. I was like, why didn't y'all build a garage down here? You should look where you at. They said that's been, in fact, the plan that they had, they took the garage off the house to create some bigger space. Okay, you need a garage in the hood. One would think. I know when I lived in the old Fourth Ward, I had a 3-car garage. I parked my cars, and I had a gate, a fence, and everything. I had a pool in that house, too, down in the old Fourth Ward. And trust me, y'all, the old Fourth Ward was horrible back when I lived there in 1998. It was horrible. Horrible. Burned up houses, trash everywhere, bums, prostitution, drug dealers, shootings. It was a lot. I never had no problems down there, but I had an electric gate. I had a gate. I had lights all over the place. The lights would automatically come on at nighttime. Now you have smart houses. I have those dusk to dawn lights over there. But here at this house, I have timers on all the lights, and they click on and click off at certain times of the day and night. But I definitely am so against people going out their home and confronting people. There's another video of these people fighting, and they went into this man's house. There have been several videos I've seen of people going into somebody else's house, fighting somebody, and they got their fucking head blown off. What makes you think, y'all, they that bold, they gonna go into somebody's house? Okay. You just violated they can shoot and kill your ass now. And that's exactly what happened. I just saw this video earlier today. It's too violent for me to show on this. But some teenagers were fighting. They ran up in somebody's house, and one of the parents started shooting them damn kids. So, anyway. When you live in these urban areas, protect yourself. Yes, I do agree. But don't go outside your home to confront these people. Y'all remember that crazy woman was trying to burn down the house, Martin Luther King's house over there? She had gas. She had gas. She's pouring gas all over the house. Yeah, confront a crazy bitch like that. She out there trying to burn down the house. It's like, okay, she didn't went and got gas and trying to burn down the house. We just have to understand, you all, that there's a great deal of people within our community, the black community in particular. I'm a black man. Let's just keep it real. There's a great deal of mental illness within our communities. And it's just not being dealt with. It's not being discussed. It's not being treated. It's a lot. Fulton County has a whole mental health facility down there, and a team of psychiatrists and help. They say that program goes unused. I'm going to have to find that news video because I want to post that. Because Fulton County has put in City of Atlanta and Fulton County have put some resources in place to help people who are suffering from mental illness. But if people are not going, and y'all can ignore this if y'all want to, and that's the thing that just really concerns me about the black community. We downplay mental illness. Oh, he say he crazy mentally ill. That ain't the reason, y'all. These motherfuckers are crazy. They are insane. Welcome to Niggerville, y'all. These niggas are crazy. Fuck with them if you want to. Y'all gonna fuck around and find out how crazy these niggas are. That's why we got a prison system full of crazy Negroes. But, hey, I ain't dealing with these crazy people. When I realize somebody's off mentally, you can just kind of look at a person and say, okay, something wrong with this person. There's a video, there was a shooting at a Burger King yesterday, and they had these young guys who had the Burger King tattoos all over their face. I'm like, okay, what is wrong with these niggas? Who would destroy their face by putting these tattoos all over their damn face? And these were two brothers. They were nice-looking individuals, could have been nice-looking. Now they got all these tattoos all over. They look horrific. Okay. And y'all think these niggas ain't crazy. Okay. Yeah, they crazy. But anyway, today is Happy Valentine's Day. I know this is not what I want to hear on a beautiful day of Valentine's Day, but I just wanted to, saw that news report, and I've been wanting to do a video about that. And so, anyway, today is Wednesday, it's February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm out of here. Wednesday, February 14th, year 2024. I'm out. Call 911. Don't run out your house or confront nobody. If they come to your house, blow their motherfucking brains out. That's what my advice for you would be today. All right, I'm out of here and enjoy the rest of this beautiful Wednesday.